Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo.
Oh, there we go. Messed with the speaker a little
God's damn your eyes, Bryce.
bit. Oh, I need to adjust that camera.
You making me patient zero for the golf battle virus. It begins now, the ending of everything.
I sent an email to Miniclip the other night because I was so frustrated that you ever have that thing where you'll load into a match and you'll just get no frame rate?
Oh yeah, it's like you're good for like 2 rounds, and then suddenly you're back to in 64 days.
And it's bad for multiple rounds in a row. You can change courses, you can quit and reload. And for some
I even
reason,
did that, man. I killed the app and then come back, and she was like, "You have slow phone," and I'm like, "Man, is this gonna be the reason that I spent $1,200 to get a motherfucking new XS?"
When I have the new phone, so it's still
okay. All right. Well, then that strangely makes me feel better. Oh, it's shitty for all of us. Well, then I can live with that.
So I sent them an email. I was like, "Hey, you know that like just randomly it can be impossible to win this game where I have to like bet to play."
Yeah.
And they were
bet
like,
real money
"Well,
too.
it can become real money for sure."
Yeah.
And their like automated response was like, "Oh, we're working with a third party to deliver rewards and stuff, so we're very sorry, and you'll get it soon." It's like, that's not even what I emailed about. You didn't even get that right. You didn't even read my thing. So,
man, that's a tough thing too.
Golf battle's good though.
That's the tough thing to navigate is when you become an instant overnight success. And I mean, it's like I can see how it goes. It's like they're not prepared for that, and they didn't think. And now all of a sudden they got servers that are overextended, and they're not realizing that they're already making enemies.
Right. Well, and you know, if you're Miniclip.
Oh shit! Mike TV raid.
Yeah, thank you, Mike TV, for the raid.
Your unstoppable butterflies.
Yeah, 250 episodic megatons of unstoppable butterflies. There we go. Thank you, Mike TV. Miniclip is a huge app publisher now, right? Like they used to be big for Flash games, 10 or 15 years ago, and now it's, we put out 100 Flash games a year, and eventually those banner ads will add up.
So how far up the ladder have you climbed in your epic golf battles?
I tend to play a lot of what's the first orange one?
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm becoming king of the first level.
Yeah. Well, and the first level is nice because the entry fee is really low.
Yeah.
And it lets you like really learn it very quickly.
Yeah.
The orange one is also pretty good at that. Like at some point, like I do kind of get dinged sometimes, especially when the frame rate thing happens. Of like, oh, I need to just wait to get free
So
points.
how good of a golf club do you have? How tricked out are you?
I have some kind of nice ones, especially for the blue and the orange.
Yeah, I only have like one on
We're
everything.
about to whip our clubs out.
Yeah. All right, now here's a big question. Have you gone so far as to create an avatar or claim a name?
I did tie my Facebook to it.
I'm just always I'm so nervous to
Here,
do
can you pass that to Brian so he can see my my tricked out clubs?
Oh my god!
So I have
some
some
clubs.
So this is battle golf.
I can't. It was too
did it
slow.
lock? Oh, here.
Oh, hey, are you hating the pop and lock?
I like it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was
I
my
like it.
trainer.
Oh, your trainer didn't like it.
Yeah,
So-
because she doesn't like the. Oh, dude, I'm gonna take your lucky shot for you.
What?
No,
No,
you
my
already took
lucky,
it today.
Yeah, no, it resets
Okay.
at like 2 a.m. for me.
All right.
But I have some kind of. I ended up getting some kind of nice clubs on some of those 8-hour chests.
Yeah.
But once you get the 2 and 3 level power, you really get some nice shortcuts
So
on
how
stuff.
do I spend money on clubs?
So you go down to customize. I think it's customize on the bottom, and then you can see the clubs that you have and that you can switch between, and the clubs that you can like upgrade.
Yeah, I've got 4 now. So can you only use certain clubs on certain levels?
Right. The green, the orange, and the blue are specific to those types of levels.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can upgrade for 900 gold.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna upgrade my accuracy. Wait, no, but that's
You want to focus. I feel like you want to focus on power at the first.
yeah.
Because once you get that second click of power, then like a whole bunch of stuff opens up.
Yeah.
But I get a chance to play the blue course every once in a while, the first blue course.
Yeah.
But it's a really steep price, and they don't have pity money for 4th place.
Yeah.
But it's
All right.
it's
Is
tough
there
with
anything
all
magical about the balls?
dice. No.
Nah.
The balls and the whole effects don't mean anything.
Man, if I could, like, I'm always tempted to make everything as plain as possible.
Yeah?
Like, it took some talking me into changing my card back on Hearthstone.
Really?
Like, I was like, as far as I was concerned, I was like,
So what are you playing for?
Everybody should think, I'm playing for prestige. I'm trying to make it to legend. I'm trying to have the victory.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. I just feel like, part of the reason you play the seasonal game is to get the card back every month. Yeah, but then it's like, I'm speaking for you. But yeah, all that makes you want to do is pick the oldest card back that you have. I guess. I mean, if you want to be like a hipster about it, hipstone, you can play some hipstone. Hi everybody, welcome to the pre-show. I want to tell everyone I posted this in the Discord, and so if you're here live or if you're watching the the VOD of this after the fact, then you deserve this info.
Yeah, I think we're good. We'll see if I slouch.
Yeah.
I like the vaudeville. It sounds like vaudeville. Are you watching the vaudeville? Hey, kiddo, grab my egg bag.
So, so I shared in the Diamond Lounge, the special Patreon/Twitch sub channel on the Diamond Club Discord, nightattack.tv/Discord, some of our upcoming guests on Night Attack. And there it includes Resurrection Fern. Who's going to be on next week.
Yeah.
She's a great singer on Twitch. Santa.
We have. Did we ever figure out why she was just exploding with 7,000 concurrents?
I don't know why. I told you why then. It was because she was streaming for like 6 hours. Okay. And so at some point, everyone just keeps hosting to you and you and you.
But I guess it wasn't clear to me that it was the influx of people that caused her to keep going for 6 hours, or if it was the going for 6 hours that caused her to have so many people.
Yeah, I guess I don't know that exactly, but I know I've seen that phenomenon on Reddit a lot, where it's like, oh, this woman is like, she's been streaming
this
medley for like 8 hours, and you go and you give her the name of a song, and she'll blend into it. So yeah, we're gonna have Fern next week. That's great. Santa will be the week after that. So if you have letters for Santa, please send them in. Please send them in to bit.ly/18Santa. That's right, bit.ly/18Santa.
Surprised that's not porn. Like
Santa?
A barely legal Santa.
That's 18 plus Santa.
Sorry. This is like a pay-per-view event. The exact moment Santa turns 18, off it comes.
We will have the Revenge of Kate Raft at the end of January. She's finally coming back to the show after we accidentally snubbed her. I accidentally snubbed her. She'll be back to split me in twain with the battle axe.
I hope she doesn't come back like bearing a grudge.
No.
She's gonna slay us with her wit.
I mean, if she did, we would totally deserve it. We totally fucked that up. And then in early January, we're gonna have Max Temkin from.
So that's confirmed.
Yes, that it is.
Hells yeah.
So that'll be a pretty good time. So
I'm so glad. You've heard me talk before about how I'm really into writing unironic fan letters these days, and I'm so glad I did that on Black Friday. Because
I read you, because when you forwarded or when you CC'd me in that, it had the whole thread.
I knew that there was the history. I was like, Bryce should read all this too, to know how we got here.
Well,
Because otherwise that would be just too weird.
Part of me was like, well, did he already know Max? Is that why he sent it, or was he just doing it just to do it? And I couldn't tell either way. Did you know Max?
3.5 years ago, Max was doing a podcast where they were rewatching all of Lost.
Okay.
And they wanted to do an episode on scams and cons because they were on the first big Sawyer episode of Lost.
Uh-huh.
And so I want to say maybe it was Tom Merritt or somebody recommended that they reach out to me, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do that. And it was like minutes before we start recording that I realized, who Max Temkin is, right? And so we wrap up and everything goes really good. He's like, all right, well, I guess that's it. And meanwhile, I was like, I just had the strong feeling that we would get along famously. So I was like, wait. And he's like, what? And then not knowing what else to say, I said, so are you excited about Guardians of the Galaxy? And then we ended up talking for like 2.5 hours about the MCU, about Guardians, about our expectations, about our backgrounds and stories and all that stuff. It was fucking great. And that was the longest conversation I'd had. And we really hadn't spoken for 2 years since then. There just hadn't been an opportunity. And then when I saw them killing it with the Cards Against Humanity Black Friday thing,
right.
Especially with him on Twitter, he was, one of the first to always push it. So I had the feeling that he was taking a lot of ownership of that artistic project.
Yeah.
I sent him an unironic fan letter telling me he was slaying it.
Hi, Justin. Why is everyone telling me we didn't snub you?
Oh no, you did. I was calling and
Well,
you didn't. Yeah, and you didn't pick up. So I had to write pick up the phone.
Oh, there I see it. Well, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine. You want to know what? We're past it now. Wait, what was the show that you were on with Max? That sparked the bromance.
I forget the name of it, but the purpose of it was Max and a
Lost
friend.
rewatch?
They were rewatching Lost. I think it had a clever name too. I don't know. Somebody will find it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, it was his show where.
Correct. And
gotcha.
I was just the expert on scams and cons.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, hey, your expertise in scams and cons may come into handy with this game tonight.
Oh, I'm excited. I don't know anything about it.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I'm excited. It's funny because I was talking to Brian earlier, and I was like, hey, by the way, like, you know, we made a bit. This is the promise keeping portion of our lives, and we made a promise to ourselves that we were going to be old Booker men. And I was like, man, this fucking schedule filling up. Like, you had the Max Temkin pull, and Bryce and I have been working on stuff. And then immediately Brian's like, oh, cool, who's on tonight? I'm like, oh, well, aside from tonight, it's
Well,
going great.
Actually, tonight, us not having guests will be good because we got a really good game a few weeks ago that would be good with just the two of you. Like the game that we're gonna do tonight would not be great with a guest. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh, no. Like, not to say that every show needs a like. I'm.
It was just funny, like, of all the days for him to take off his pants and parade around like, we reign, we're the best at booking guests. I'm like, who do we got? He was like, no one, but we're great.
No one today. But I'm looking at the schedule. Look, this is something that's foreign to what we used to do before, which is not look at the schedule beyond this week.
Hey,
by the way,
Shane Rose, thank you for the subscription.
On that note, thank you so much, Shane. You're so cute.
God.
He's local. He's gonna know.
I know. That's why I can say he's so
It's
cute.
true,
And
yeah.
you know I'm not being disingenuous. Both Greg Grunberg and Romany Malco have expressed like flat interest in like, yes, please tell me when. Let's do this. So they're both.
Were those like email threads?
I can loop them in on email threads. I think one was a DM and one was a text message or something.
Okay. Yeah, if you can CC me, I'll figure that stuff out.
Okay.
Hey, baby, there's always February and a couple weeks in January.
Yeah.
I know. Oh shit. Oh, you hear that, motherfuckers? We got guests through 2019,
Well,
bitch.
Into 2019. Hey, when is so? Were we talking about this?
When does 2019 start? Google it.
In about a month. When you guys, I don't remember if we were talking about this on the stream or off the stream, but there was a thing near New Year's that you guys were gonna try to do. When
okay.
does that affect?
So,
we're trying to book people.
I had this thought.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you're telling me now.
Well, I needed to, I'm going to speak in code to Justin.
Yeah.
Justin, remember when we baked that cake and we're really excited? We're like, we should tell all of the people about this cake. We should go on a bunch of shows and, let people know about this cake.
Yes.
It occurs to me that ties into our New Year's Eve celebrations. Because I was thinking just in terms of, that'd be a party and a chance to visit people that I know. And then all of a sudden I'm realizing, oh, wait, that seems like an important time to tell people about the cake that we baked, that we booked. We booked a cake.
Yes. That we could book a cake.
It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake.
Yeah, Bryce, you know about this. Yeah, we sent you that cake on Dropbox.
Well, the cake recipe.
Oh, sure. The recipe that I had not the cake
The
that I had not
recipe,
eaten
yeah.
yet,
It hasn't all come together. It's still baking, but we sent you that still baking cake
Right.
on Dropbox.
Is that cake going to be done by the time New Year's where we can start promoting it?
It might be done.
The cake is done enough now that we can probably even, if not this week, then next week, say the month that the cake will be done.
I mean, I certainly hope it will be in January, given the random-ass January drop that happened in last week's episode.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
Okay. My own thing is promoting something before it's out.
I mean, let's just say that drop was cake related, and say that by the time that the end of this month comes around, we will almost certainly have there. I guess we're not waiting on anything else for the cake. Now the cake is in our hands, and we just need to polish that cake up and get it ready to cake. You can't cake a caker, Bryce. So
okay. Well, back to my original question. How will whatever that other thing tangentially related to the cake affect the Tuesday shows in January? Because there was talk of
not only talking about our cake, but borrowing someone else's pie.
Of course, kitchen would probably be better for your metaphor, maybe.
Okay.
But,
well, I mean,
yeah, going into a guest kitchen and I don't
helping,
know. I mean, should we put that in the books?
I think we might have to, and I might have to make plans.
I'd like to know what those dates are because we are trying to fill January, and we may have to bump people at this point.
Well, we'll have to.
No, but we haven't scheduled anything for that day, right?
I don't know what that day is.
20.
Yes. Hey, Bryce. Remember when I asked you to Google when does 2019 start?
Oh, the first of them. Okay.
It would be a couple days before.
Well, a day. Well, no, yes, it would be a couple days. We would do a thing a couple days before, yeah.
So the question is really the big X factor is whether or not Bonnie's interested in any cake related junkets.
Sure. And I guess I'd probably have to tell my wife and offer for her to come to the cake factory.
See,
or no, not the cake factory. The cake.
You realize if we go to that event,
Cake Con. We want to go to Cake Con.
You realize if we get to go to Cake Con, we get to find colleagues that we've worked with before, and perhaps broke records together with.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm lost in the cake here.
I would give you a hint, but I would be breaking Twitch terms of service in doing so.
What?
Yes. Oh my God! Wow. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that.
Right? Like we have an in if we find ourselves in the place with the baker, with one of the two bakers.
Yeah. All right. So the rest of this can be done via text message, but hopefully
would this affect a Tuesday recording schedule? Please tell me.
Let me look at the calendar. No, it would not.
Okay.
It would be a Thursday and or Friday thing.
Good Lord. Okay, thank you very much.
But yeah, that would be a pre-record for
some other time.
For that
for New Year's Day.
For New Year's Day. For that Tuesday.
Okay, so that will affect January 1st, Tuesday.
Oh,
yes. The date I have offered people to book.
Oh.
So, this is the question.
I see.
Do we want to
Wait, it is the day that we have who booked?
Well, we don't have anyone booked yet, but I'm
good
saying that. Okay.
Welcome to our new segment, Torturing Bryce, with Bry and the Germs.
You can take whatever dates you want. Just tell me which ones.
Oh, my God.
Okay. I will not book the person who maybe I offered the first two. I'll book them on another day.
All right.
Okay.
Man, that'll be a great mini cake because because that's always kind of an easy. We fairly intentionally make that episode like a really easy lift, because it's the fact that we kind of feel like for the New Year's episode, if we show up, that's a gift. Right? Like everybody's traveling and doing things and nobody gives a fuck. And almost all podcasts take off, if not both those weeks, then one of those weeks. So it's like, we always make it a very easy lift, but it would be even easier if we had, if we had help lifting it or we were just together in a fun location.
In a kitchen.
In a kitchen.
Oh, we got it. We're nailing it. Look, planning. Not only are we keeping promises, now we're keeping secrets too. Next up, we'll be keeping friendships, and soon we'll be keeping contracts.
Yeah, I dare to dream of a contracted future, a contract with America.
And all the other Americas.
Hey, Bryce.
Hi, Justin.
What's where are you at on this Tumblr pornography purge?
It's a different place on Tumblr today.
Was it?
It's a different place.
But they're not doing it yet, right? Or have they done it already?
So they have not started the new policy. That doesn't start for 2 weeks. Though I think now they are going through and putting flags and saying like, oh, hey, this one's going to be one of the ones that we do something about. So,
yeah.
And so you get a lot of the like, oh, they like flagged this completely innocuous drawing or whatever. But it is all people saying...
listen, Bryce, you have to understand that if a company's response to having child porn on their site is to completely ban any and everything that could possibly be objectionable, they're going to do it with laser precision that nobody will be upset about.
Well, especially because they missed that child porn because the exact same systems missed them. All of the posts I've seen like the past 48 hours are like, hey, I'm leaving to go to Twitter, and people reblogging, their Twitter links. Twitter seems to be where most everyone is going to.
ICU just hit me with a YouTube link. I'll post in the chat here.
Right. I think I did also get that, yeah. So it's there's some people who are making the most of these last 2 weeks, and some people who have just said, well, I'm on Twitter now. A lot of people have moved to Patreon in the past few months, so I think. There you have
I guess you think Patreon is the new hot place for child porn?
No, this is not.
It's like they already just got dragons fucking, but somebody just tries to cash in, and they just add speech bubbles that say, "I'm a 12-year-old dragon."
Jesus. And Sunbun brings up the other point that I'm going to pivot away from your thing, is that people are unironically going to newgrounds.com to be their place.
That's true.
Which
people are finally. I say it took too goddamn long. I for one am here for the restoration of Newgrounds as the place where fucked up shit happens. That you, I'm gonna unironically text my college roommate about some fucked up shit I found on Newgrounds. It's gonna bring us closer together by remembering where we came from.
Yeah, and then you'll play fucking Alien Hominid after you're done.
Yes.
Dinner and a show.
So Newgrounds was all fan art for things?
No, it was all Flash. Well, it was big on Flash, but they've always had music and image gallery stuff for a long time.
Oh yeah. Oh totally.
Yeah.
I mean, none really took over the best Newgrounds art ever. Barnyard Shenanigans. Highest nadir of the internet. One day we hope to approach it.
More than
Barnyard Shenanigans.
More than Frog in a Blender?
I was always a Barnyard Shenanigans man myself, Bryce. Reasonable minds can disagree, as we remember on George H.W. Bush's funeral, but I feel that he would say that Barnyard Shenanigans was the best Newgrounds video.
Okay. So ICU made a thing here. Let's go see what it is.
For a second there, I thought it was the Belt Bet song.
$250 night attacks.
Seems legit.
250 night attacks.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, ICU. Yeah, this is our 250th night attack.
Man, one of these days we're gonna slay that night. We're gonna drive a dagger right through it, and sunshine's gonna pierce the veil.
It threw me off because Cord Killers is a few weeks behind. Cord Killers is on 246.
Yeah, Cord Killers. Tom's a little bit of a bigger fan of taking days off than Justin Robert Young.
Well, okay. Yeah, we've taken a few Mondays off.
Well, and as soon as we saw what the fucking money was, I'm like, why wait? Like, we can have money now? We've never had money before with this fucking. We worked for fucking like 3 cents an hour, and now all of a sudden there's like an actual paycheck for doing this show. Fuck that. Days off my ass.
I'm not throwing shade on Tom. I'm just pointing out, like,
you're saying it
no,
in a shady
That's
tone.
fine. Look, I am gonna apologize for Brian for him coining the phrase "Sleepy Tom." That's fucked up, and I don't think it's right. No, Sleepy
I
Tom.
like to think he's patriotic, Tom. He loves spending Memorial Day and Veterans Day and President's Day and Christopher Columbus Day, just thinking about
We
what
haven't taken that many
made
days
this
off.
country.
Look, I appreciate having some Monday holiday time off instead of spending 10 hours working on podcasts.
Yeah, whatever, Sleepy Brian.
That's not cool. I'm Mexican. That's not cool.
With the racist reversal combo breaker.
Yeah, combo breaker.
Can I show you this really cool video that I found the other day?
Yeah.
It doesn't have any sound, but if you want to describe or
You see a beautiful desert. Looks like the steppes. I'd imagine they're
Probably not
shooting
the steppes.
westerns here.
okay.
Yeah,
you see the
wow, look,
sky.
there's a bunch of lights up there in the sky.
Hold on. It doesn't seem like you would see stars with this much light. Is this in the middle of the night with like some kind of crazy filter on?
This is night vision goggles.
No way! It
Oh,
looks like.
holy shit.
Oh, that's remarkable!
Yeah.
It totally looks just like a late afternoon, like
Well,
with
and so
an
you can-
overcast sky.
And you can tell because there's kind of a harsh shadow on the mountains, but there's super soft shadows on the ground.
Wow!
You can see the skies, but also this is like a new pair of tech that have simulated color, because night vision is usually monochromatic.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Oh my God, dude, those goggles are so good. You could kill Bin Laden drunk.
I just want to live at nighttime now and wear those all the time,
So
and then
these-
just look up and be inspired by the pixels representing the sky.
X27 is apparently the model on those. Did you guys see
Good.
this Mission Impossible Tom Cruise smooth TV thing?
Smooth TV.
So they're filming the new. We'll have them tell
Hi,
you.
I'm Tom Cruise, obviously, and I'm Chris McQuarrie, obviously. And we're talking to you from the set of Top Gun Maverick. We're very proud to present.
It's on the
Mission
set of
Impossible
Top Gun
5.
Maverick.
We
New
want
Top
you
Gun
to enjoy
movie,
it to
Tom
the
Cruise,
fullest
big
possible
movie.
effect, just as you would in a theater. To that end, we'd like a moment of your time to talk to you about video interpolation. Video interpolation, or motion smoothing, is a digital effect on
pause
most
it.
high-definition television.
So already, like I feel like they're gonna sell me a big old fat pile of bullshit about telling me why better frame rates are actually better, man. That's
Well, number one, considering both of their affiliations, you would think that they were already very good at selling something else, a bigger lifestyle choice than video interpolation. But this is certainly a bugaboo for filmmakers. But here, we're at the
It is intended to reduce motion blur in sporting events and other high-definition programming. The unfortunate side effect is that it makes most movies look like they were shot on high-speed video rather than film. Now, this is sometimes referred to as the soap opera effect.
yeah.
Without a side-by-side comparison, many people can't quite put their finger on why the movie they're watching looks strange. Most HD TVs come with this feature already on by default, and turning it off requires navigating a set of menus with interpolation often referred to by another brand name. If you own a modern
Pause.
high-definition
You could see the exact
television
moment
set,
his focus shifts and he begins to just full on read. Like at the beginning, they were sort of chatting, but now they're just, you could see the eyes scanning on the teleprompter.
A teleprompter thing, right?
giving you easier access and greater choice over when to use this feature. Meanwhile, a quick internet search should provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to quickly disable the feature so that you can enjoy the movie you're about to see exactly as the filmmakers intended. On
So-
behalf of everyone who worked so hard to bring you the very best motion picture experience, thank you very much for listening.
So I agree with the message. Frame interpolation sucks. It's very bad. It makes stuff look just worse.
But except for sports look great. You feel like you're looking through a window at real miniature sport people doing sport things.
And that's
so.
but that's the thing is they're saying, hey, it's for sports and it's great for that, but there's a reason why people think that the movies look weird, and if you want movies to not look weird, Google some shit.
Well, and someone has a good point that sports are often in a high frame rate already. But what blows my mind is like this video had to cost someone a lot of money.
You think? I don't know.
I don't know.
That.
Is Top Gun Paramount too? I think Mission Impossible was Paramount. So it might be the same studio that they're like, hey, all right, can we just buzz on over to where they're shooting the thing and we'll just, knock it out. We'll make sure that we mention the movie that we're taking Tom Cruise away from. But this is a real. I mean, somebody's that has to be a real boner for it. It's got to be either McQuarrie or Cruise.
Yeah, and I don't think it costs a lot of money when Tom Cruise does those junkets or behind the scenes or does the press tours or any of that. I don't think he's getting paid for a lot for any of those. So just bang out.
That's why he gets paid what he gets paid.
Right, exactly. It's all it's included, right? And I got to imagine something like this kind of comes as part of the package deal.
But so then, that all is. But who is this? Is this Tom Cruise's, like, is this his crusade? Is this the studio's crusade?
It might be. No, I think it would either be McQuarrie or Cruise's or one of the other producers or something like that like have like a real fucking hard on for the fact that video interpolation is on by default and it's not easier to turn on.
And I would imagine that at some point behind the scenes, obviously they're going to talk about movies, shots they like, shots they don't like or whatever. And in casual conversation, I could totally see, like, I can't believe it's been 6 years and people still aren't turning off their video interpolation. I know, I went to my in-laws, but it's like, you know what? Hey, Johnny, throw on the schedule, see if we can find a couple minutes for us to just say, here's how to do it and make it better. And then later Johnny comes back and is like, hey,
although apparently this is in front of the movie. Like this is like whatever. I don't know. It's been forever since I bought a DVD, but I don't know if the trailers or anything play the first time you play
Mission
it.
Impossible.
The end of this. Here, let me play the end of this again because the end of this definitely sounds like
Of everyone who works
you're
so
about to
hard
watch this movie.
to bring you the very best motion picture experience. Thank you very much for listening. Enjoy.
I don't know. It definitely sounds like something they could plug in front
Like
of.
I don't think that it's like
A digital
if
version.
you'd like to hear Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie go on a weird rant about television settings, click this button. Like I think it's something that plays before something that you actually want to see, and they're like, if we look like we're in a fucking telenovela, Google some shit.
Well, and you wouldn't run it in front of a movie or like a theatrical movie. You won't run this in front of Top
wait,
Gun.
No.
This
The
is
DVD
for
release
the DVD of the new Mission
But that's
Impossible.
not what I said. I said you're not going to run this in front of the theater movie.
Oh, of course
You're
not.
going to run
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
in front of a digital version or a DVD, which is also I don't know. It just seems weird that this. I agree with the message. I just think it's weird to see like a whole thing. Be a whole thing. Like
I mean, I just think it's fucking 4 or 5 years too late. I'm surprised this shit wasn't. They didn't figure that out a long time ago. Like that to me is the big surprise is that it took this long.
Well, I would say it's probably because it takes stroke to throw that shit in front of the fucking movie. Because the studio's like, all right, fucking weirdos. There's no rioting in the fucking streets about video interpolation. There's no petitions being sent to the TV manufacturers. We'll have our lawyers talk to their lawyers. We'll express that we're not in love with the fact that this happens. I agree, Tom. It's very annoying. But it takes somebody who has like a lot of clout at the studio as a major movie star to be like, no, it's so fucking corrosive. I need to talk before the fucking movie plays on the DVD.
I mean, I'm a fan of like he knows what. I'm sure he's going to hear about, if not read himself, the tweets. And it's like you get out in front of it. You inoculate against it. So then whenever somebody says it, somebody could point like, hey, dummy, did you fix your TV?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. And like it went viral today because it was the reviews were rave from other directors and people who freak out about fucking TV settings.
yeah.
Quick sideways question. The Orville's coming back. Should I watch the first season?
Yeah, Maine loves it, and I was fucking blown away by that. So that would be my
whose opinion I would really like to get on this is Brant's, because he just over the last few months watched all of The Next Generation and then all of Deep Space Nine. So all of that is very fresh in his mind, and from a 21st century perspective, I would love to hear what he thinks of the Orville, because it was definitely sold as a wacky parody, but then from everything I've heard is like, no, we're just unironically doing.
Yeah, fairly universally from my vantage point, it's a better Star Trek show than the new Star Trek show.
And everyone is saying yes. In the chat.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
I'm going to play something for you guys. Ryan, you can see what this is, Justin.
No, I can't. Actually, you got me.
Oh, good.
Why,
Then you can.
You might remember me from writing the Goosebumps books.
It's open by you put this together.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in on a 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me toward salvation.
It does sound like a Goosebumps novel.
I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some long-forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry, boy, he's waiting there for you."
some tweening on that one.
It'll take me a lot to get me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
I believe he did the full song here, so we're just
I did.
gonna fade out.
Oh, that he put it together. No, that was
open mic.
periodically when things slow down on the stream, people will just throw me money to do character karaoke of just reading or singing songs. It actually crescendoed in me getting access to the new Twitch Sings beta, which is their karaoke streaming software, which is actually really good. But if somebody can find, there's a clip of me doing All I Want for Christmas as Satan.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, you know what? You know what character has been lost to the dustbin of history? And maybe it's a contractual thing. He wasn't able to make the leap from the old network. Whatever happened to Jimmy Cox?
I think you guys let him die. I think canonically he died with a lot of the other characters, didn't he?
We've had a lot of characters die, but what about Robo Jimmy Cox? Mecha Jimmy Cox?
I mean, I really wonder what he's up to. He always had such diverse hobbies.
Jimmy Cox. Woo.
Woo, Jimmy Cox.
Jimmy Cox.
It is me, J5M1 Cox.
Execute
Yeah.
dick sucking.
I mean, I know. Wait, hold on. Robo Jimmy Cox, if you are truly the digital soul of our old friend, do you like to both suck cocks and fuck cocks?
You know it to be correct.
Oh my God, guys! I think it's really him.
Oh.
Wow.
Is Jimmy Cox is your dick metric or standard?
Metric, of course.
Yeah, I don't know. Jimmy Cox probably hasn't showed up because he's a bad character. Literally just there to scream Cox over and over again.
Oh my God. All Satan wants for Christmas.
Yeah?
I see you threw that in the chat.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll post that in just a minute when I'm finished fixing this thing. Hey, there we go. Yeah. By the way, another time, bit.ly/18 Santa. Send in your letters for Santa.
Oh shit.
bit.ly/18 Santa. Santa likes to get those letters in early and read them early, kids. So post it today, not tomorrow. The metaphorical tomorrow. Tomorrow's fine. Let's see. All right, here we got a clip here. Oop, wait. Let's get the mute. And
I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, I get the echo in there.
All I want for Christmas is you. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you, baby. Yes, all I want for Christmas is you, baby.
Tell you what, man, the face of Twitch right there.
Satisfy Satan. All I want for Christmas is you.
I don't understand why this alone isn't a Super Bowl ad. Just
Yeah,
this,
right.
followed by Twitch. Let your kids get on there.
Exactly. Yeah, there we go. Twitch Sings. Available now.
Oh,
Yeah, no, there was another one. We did all characters, but there was another one of John Stossel. But I really, it's very hard doing specifically very singy songs, like not songs that you can kind of talk your way through.
yeah.
When the character doesn't sing, you can't really like John Stossel has a really hard time kind of hitting notes when he's just being John Stossel.
Well, a lot of people say
You watched
pretty
that?
easy to sing.
Did we talk about on the show that Let Them Vape thing that he did?
I did see it. I did not. I don't think we talked about
It
it.
was awesome. Peak Stossel, like still top of his game. Oh, but then separately, I saw an article, a Vice piece on vape influencers. Did you see this?
No.
17-year-old kid doing these insane vape tricks, and if somebody can find it, it's worth taking a look at. But they're talking specifically about the fact that this is an underage kid vaping and then promoting Juul or whatever, and meanwhile you're not allowed to have that. But meanwhile, those are some pretty badass tricks.
I mean, they're great fucking tricks, right? And also, they're the kind of tricks that almost certainly, even once he's 18, you would probably have to start doing it. You only really have that kind of skill time when you're between the ages of
16 and 18.
10 and 18, right?
Yeah. So basically, like they've taken a bunch of steps to not advertise, and so now it's created this gray market of vape influencers where these people on Instagram are doing all their vape tricks and talking about how, like, oh man, I only vape with dragon gas. It's the best.
No, it's so funny. One of the podcasts I listen to has a bunch of Juul advertising, but they're so clearly afraid of being looked at as a kids thing that they're all like comically about adults, where it's like, well, I'm a very busy mom and I just went through menopause. I haven't enjoyed a smoking experience like this since I voted for Carter.
Oh my goodness.
Man, it's about that time, ain't it?
A little bit. If you guys need a drink, use the bathroom. Now's a good time to go do that.
I'll grab a backup beverage.
Okay.
Back up Bever.
Oh, we
Can
have
we
a
get Bever off the ground?
bever. I don't know.
Yeah. Who wants a Bever?
A bever with the boys.
A Bever and Butthead.
Bever and butthead.
A Justin Bever.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, we get some this here. You see this pro ZD guy?
This guy we need to get on the show.
We should.
I love this guy.
All right. Let's see what he's got to say. This is about Tumblr.
Hi, I'm Terry Tumblr, and here's a message to all 14 of our users who still use this site. Now, we're pretty hip and happening, so we know what all of you really love about Tumblr. That's right, our family-friendly values. So, on December 17th, we will officially be banning all pornographic material on the site. So long, dongs, vamoose, vaginas. But don't worry, we're inclusive AF, so that ban also only includes female presenting nipples. Sounds legit. We're also proud to announce a new update. No more photos! After all, a photo or a piece of art could contain a big old dick, and we know none of you want to see that. Unless it's a photo of a male presenting nipple. And that's fine, whatever the fuck that means. Well, I've been told we still have 100 billion porn bots, and while we could, have a better moderating system, or not be a shitty crumbling website, instead we're proud to announce a new update. No more words, just You can't write words, because otherwise you could write the words big, fat, drippy schlong, or massive, quivering horse cock, or pee-pee. Instead, you'll be able to communicate exclusively with our brand new male-presenting nipple emojis, which, what? Oh, we lost our last user? Fucking finally. God damn it. I'm free.
I'm free.
No, that is great. We need to get that. I've seen so many of that guy's videos recently. He's blowing up.
Yeah.
And I think he would fit great on the show.
Tangentially related. Are in the A block, are we gonna do that thing that we texted about, or are we gonna do another
Yeah.
thing? Oh, okay.
I talked to him about it, and he has no idea that the fucking concept even exists.
What?
So here's what we're gonna do. Actually,
Oh my goodness.
you have to shut down the chat.
Okay.
All right, and
Really?
then I'm
Okay.
going to read to him the thing that got the guy in trouble.
And he has to guess who it was.
Not only who it was, but also why it's bad. Because
Oh God. By the way, I mentioned this earlier. That guy is okay. Brian just walked in the room, so we won't talk about it. No, you're good. All right, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one. Oh my goodness. Ashley is tweeting me links that I can't do anything with, but I appreciate. Oh, maybe I can play the audio of these. What is this in? No, that's saying we just did the same one. These are all titled also. No, I just also watched that one. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. These were a while ago, so I missed it. All right. Yeah, okay, just need to take a break. Hey, Brian.
Yo, 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 yo.
How's it going?
Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. I ran 5 miles.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm giving up the goods. I gotta wait till we're married. Me and the audience.
Your exercise is gonna make it on the show.
Yeah, no. Okay, you're right. Nobody cares about that. Finally, he'll
Well,
talk to us about his exercise habits. No, it's I've been. I guess this is all pre-show, so it's fair game. I've been real bad about running, and I forgot that I had signed up for a 10K that's in 2 weeks, and I definitely am not prepared for it. So I went running today, and then I guess I'll save the rest of. I didn't do a lot, and what little I did do, I feel like I should share in the first few seconds of the show.
Okay. And there we go. Everybody, tune in to the first few seconds of our show.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
know.
couple
I know
minutes.
most people just listen to the pre-show and then fuck the fuck off. But you know,
or they
try-
jump in like about 10 minutes into the show.
Yeah, they just hate the first few minutes.
I just want to skip. I really want to get to
I'm
Diamond
talking to you,
Time.
Douglas. Would you knock it off? I swear to God, I know that's your shtick. Douglas Tinmans.
By the way, one more time for the pre-show, so we get it here in the pre-show. bit.ly/18Santa, the number 1, the number 8 Santa, all lowercase. To get that letter into Santa, we already got about 15 in today. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah. Oh, hey, Justin's back.
Also, Bryce, before we get started, do we have things for the third act bit?
We do. We have good ones.
Good ones. We have good things.
All right, let me just get this set up.
I think
Brian.
You know what they say? The 250th time is the charm. We're gonna finally nail it, Justin. Good show.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for something for somebody.
All right, Brian.
Yo.
This bit is going to involve me texting you something, so have your phone available.
Oh. Well then.
All right, hold on. I'm tweeting out.
Oh yeah, we can. Oh yeah, we should probably tweet out. Tweet out that it's our
Just Night Attack,
250
right? Not Night Attack show, right?
The Twitch or the
Yeah, the Twitch.
Twitch.tv/Night Attack
Yeah.
is the URL for one of our very prominent
Nailed it.
shows. Many of our prominent shows, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, show is about to start now. NAWW.
Chumley 409 just shouting dick pics.
Sounds about right.
We are doing a fun show tonight.
Yo, how you on that ladder? How you on the lads? Are you a mad lad?
I am a mad lad. I have not. I gotta buy a bundle of cards because the new cards came out today. So I gotta get on that. I was busy.
I guess everything's being thrown asunder right now. I did good. I made it down to rank 3 last month, and so I started at rank 8, made it straight to rank 5. Can't seem to get even 2 stars in a rank 5. I don't know what it is. Like 3 days.
You got time. It's only 4 days in. You know, so you're doing about a half star per day. You know, at that rate, you're fucking.
In theory, except for
you're making legend.
I just backslid.
Oops, sorry.
I just backslid to no stars at rank 5. It's killing me.
Yeah, but you're at the floor.
That's true.
Also, that is Dad Legend. So you already did it.
Wait, is that a thing? Dad Legend?
Oh, yeah, no. Dad Legend's rank 5.
Oh, that's great. Then I am. I hit Dad Legend.
All right, one more second, guys, as I get this. So it's kick/kick is what we're doing. Hey, Justin, you know that thing that we didn't do last week? Are we also going to do that this week?
Yes.
Okay.
The thing we did.
Right.
Okay. I believe you.
Don't worry, you're pretty little head about it, Brian.
Who's worried?
It's not happening anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Good.
But everybody, it would be really nice if you guys paid attention and talked about it instead of ignoring it like you did last week.
Not us, but everyone else.
Not us, but the people that I'm trying to fucking tantalize here. Fucking, I'm trying to give you guys a female presenting nipple to talk about.
God. All right, you guys ready to do the show?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna go over here. Turn this on.
Oh my god, this one's so fucking good.
Here we go.